Hello and welcome to a quick tutorial and overview video on our new official art packages. In this video we will be looking at the Abyss map pack, its contents and basic functionality. As with all of our art packages, we have a standardized system by which we organize all of the included assets into their subsequent folders. Here you can see we have our background folder, brushes, decorations, effects, and tiles. Backgrounds are just as it sounds. This will be all of our base files, whether it be a single image that you can build on top of, or all of the pre-created sample maps. Brushes are those things that are used with all of the brush tools, whether it be line, rectangle, or the ellipse tool. Decorations are all of those items that will be placed around, either painted or in a tiled manner. Effects are all of those images that are oftentimes layered on top of or just add a certain element to a particular creation. And tiles are those images that are designed to have a preset size and snap perfectly into our gridded space. We will begin with our tiles, and here we have quite an array of them, from our lava texture all the way through to several different iterations of ground textures. The easiest way to begin a project inside of the Abyss map package is to just grab one of these tiles and drop it right onto our image window. It'll instantly populate a new creation with our dropped image. We can then set our grid. All of our art packages are designed to be at 100 by 100, although you can certainly use any sort of dimensions you desire. Once we've placed our first image, all of the other images will seamlessly snap together. And we can place these by just dragging and dropping them, whichever one we wish to use at that particular time. These tiles are standardized at 10 by 10, but you can also change these as well, either after the fact or by using the tile tool. Dropping out several of these, you can see that they are all seamless, and the texture that goes from one to the next will work perfectly as long as they are lined up correctly. Placing 4 of these in a square, we now have a 20 by 20 background to begin with, and we can then begin to populate the map with additional images. Going into our decorations, you can see that we have many more rock assets and the like that can either be dragged and dropped or added as a painting layer. Most often, we'll be using the stamp tool to do this. Once we have the stamp tool loaded, we can then change it to the correct size that we wish and then paint anywhere on the canvas we wish. We can also rotate this image for variety or just to create our own particular aesthetic. Using the same layer, we can add many other assets to our image, maybe some small skeletons. If we desire to do a rotation that is not 90 degrees, we can type in any one that we wish. Once we have a few base decorations down, we can go into our brushes tools and add some more diversity to our map. Here we'll use the River of Blood. Again, we'll make sure we're on our line tool. Type in whatever size we feel is appropriate. And we can begin to paint out our river to wherever we wish it to be. This map pack includes rivers of blood, lava, road brushes, and the like. Decorations include many different types of scenery that might be found in an abyssal landscape, cliffs and ravines, rock formations, skeletons, dead trees. Going into our effects, we can now grab some of these fire images and place them scattered about the landscape. Again, this is a good use of our stamp tool, and we can type in any size we wish, from very large to moderate. Perhaps our skeletons are on fire. A slight rotation can oftentimes change an image just enough so that we don't have a lot of repeating patterns. We can always change the size of it as well, and have little fires poking up here and there. We can go back into our decorations and grab some of these smoke images. Again, we can do much of the same thing, changing the size of it, and even the color or opacity if we so desire. Dropping this down to about 150 in its opacity, we can then layer this on top, be able to create some very interesting effects. Dropping down its size, you can build this up on top of some of this. We have quite a diversity of images that we might want to use, and this is good for making sure that we don't get a lot of repeated patterns. And that concludes our brief overview and tutorial of the Abyss map pack. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.